Boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, children of all ages, the Deadpool and Wolverine final trailer released last week, and it has absolutely taken the internet by storm, confirming so many of the rumors that we knew out there, that we thought to be true out there, confirming them to absolutely be true, and all around giving us a little bit of a different take, giving us a little bit of a different edge, giving us a little bit of a different feel to all of the trailers that we've seen before, making it much more emotional, making it a lot more, making it a lot more, I don't know, touching, to where it kind of be showing Reynolds kind of putting his emotions on the sleeve out there, and all around it was absolutely great. But one of the things that has, of course, been one of the biggest things that everybody simply cannot talking about is the appearance and confirmation of none other than Lady Deadpool herself. And of course, the fan speculation has been going on out there for a very, very long time. And our dear sweet Ryan Reynolds, Deadpool himself, has been asked about some of these rumors and asked about what he knows about the character, what some of his favorite rumors out there are, and as well if he knows the answer behind the question is, who is Lady Deadpool? So we've got a lot of different things going on out there. Ryan addresses this, some of his favorite kind of stuff out there, who it might actually end up being, and of course, some of the fan favorite theories out there. So we're going to check out this article from ScreenRant.com, get you Ryan Reynolds' full statement to exactly what he thinks and what some of his favorites out there are, some of his favorite theories are out there, and if he knows who the real person is behind the mask of Lady Deadpool herself, because this is an exciting time. Hopefully they end up doing her right. Hopefully this ends up being a fan favorite, and I cannot wait to find out who she actually is when, of course, this movie comes out this weekend. So, boys and girls, before we get into all these juicy details and let you know what Ryan Reynolds thinks about the Lady Deadpool rumors, if you do enjoy our content, hit that like button, share with all your friends, subscribe and or follow if you have not already, because we just crossed 800 on YouTube and Rumble, and we are sailing our way towards 900, and I could not do that without every single one of you. And also, leave us a comment down below if you're loving all of the tease and all of the marketing that's going on with the Deadpool and Wolverine movie, and if you have any favorite theories about who you think might be playing our wonderful Lady Deadpool in this movie. So, from Screen Rant, Deadpool and Wolverine star Ryan Reynolds addresses Lady Deadpool actor theories and debunks one major role, by Andy Mahabak over there at Screen Rant. So Ryan Reynolds gives his thoughts on the Marvel Cinematic Universe's speculation about who is portraying Lady Deadpool in Deadpool and Wolverine. With Deadpool and Wolverine tackling the multiverse, audiences have long theorized that the movie will contain many different variants throughout its story. It's already been teased through trailers that there will be multiple Deadpool variants, which is one of the things that we actually got confirmation from, that we will get basically like essentially the Deadpool army, because if you watch the trailer really, really closely and paused on the Lady Deadpool scene, which I'm sure plenty of you people out there did strictly for research purposes, but you can see in the background behind Lady Deadpool a whole bunch of Deadpools, all the different variants, a whole bunch of the different variants, all behind her, the Deadpool army coming in to save the day, and it was glorious, it was beautiful, and I cannot wait to see all of the different versions we're going to get of Deadpool in that one. So yes, we have that confirmed as well, as several versions of the anti-hero have already been revealed to be part of the plot. Obviously, we've got Dogpool as well. So yeah, it's going to be fun to see the entire cast. And now we've, of course, got Ladypool confirmed. In an interview with Access Hollywood, Reynolds was asked if he could elaborate on the inclusion of Ladypool in Deadpool and Wolverine, and if there was anything he could reveal regarding who may be playing the character. While there have been theories that a range of actors will be taking on the role, including Reynolds himself, the Marvel star shared the following. Now, obviously, one of the big speculations about this that's been going around for a long time is that a lot of people thought that Taylor Swift, who has been out there admitting on social media and out there in the public admitting that she's a big Deadpool fan, that she might potentially show up in the movie. Obviously, there was one of those speculations that she might show up as Dazzler, which of course is actually like a character that would be kind of fitting for Taylor Swift, considering the fact that she's a pop star in the movie out there. Now, obviously, this is something that we haven't really seen like any pictures leak of her being on the set or any of that kind of stuff behind the scenes. We haven't heard of any of that kind of stuff being confirmed. But also, one of the other theories is that she may be potentially also be playing Lady Deadpool. Obviously, the figure and all that kind of stuff being tall and thin and all that would end up working out, but nonetheless, we don't actually know for sure. So here are Ryan Reynolds' thoughts on the whole Lady Deadpool situation. I love listening to the conspiracy theories about who it could be. And my favorite one that traveled quite a bit was that they think it was me. And personally, I hadn't heard that one, but that's because I don't traverse the Reddit message boards all the time. But I think that's probably a hilarious idea. And honestly, I can see why fans would think this. This would be like considering the fact that we've seen this with like Eddie Murphy in the back in the day, playing all of the different characters. It would not be something like that. It would not surprise any of us for Ryan Reynolds to pull the exact same kind of trope and play multiple versions of himself in a movie. Like, it probably would be funny, and it would be something totally outrageous for Deadpool, all about the same kind of thing. But once again, he goes, I don't know how I could do that with my hips. I cannot walk like that to save my life. My shoulders are absurdly broad for a suit like that. So no, it's not me. So yes, Ryan Reynolds at least debunks one of the kind of crazy rumors out there that he indeed is playing Lady Deadpool. And yes, the walk alone is something that we brought up when we were reviewing this trailer out there on one of our live streams that we do Monday through Friday at 11 a.m. Central Standard Time every single week. But it's one of those situations where we talked about that as well. But that walk, that sexy gait that she's got with those hips swaying back and forth, it's so nice to see back out there in Hollywood, and especially to see it in a superhero movie out there. Yes, she has sex appeal, ladies and gentlemen, and yeah, I don't think Ryan Reynolds could swing that way in any way, shape, or form. And if he could, well, I think Blake Lively, his wife, might have a few questions for exactly how secure their relationship is and whether or not he's actually attracted to her or not. But my God, it's Blake Lively. Have you seen her? Who wouldn't be? So he says, I'm going to find out myself. Yes, boys and girls, Ryan Reynolds himself does not even know who is playing Lady Deadpool, the man responsible, that is solely responsible, well, him, Hugh Jackman, and everybody else in crew. It's not Kevin Feige, let me just put it that way, who is responsible for the success that this movie will be, does not even know who is playing the great character of Lady Deadpool. He says, I specifically said not to tell me when we were shooting. I was like, pick anyone you want, all right? And don't tell me. And I love that. I think that's genius. I can't wait to see the look on his face for the reveal. I'm sure it's going to be shocking. I'm sure it's going to be outrageous. And I'm sure everybody in the audience out there is probably going to absolutely love it. Because why? Well, even if it ends up being true and it's Taylor Swift, of course, that's going to cause Ryan Reynolds to shock and completely and totally fangirl. But one other theory would definitely make him over the top, absolutely fangirl. So, of course, we already talked about the Taylor Swift situation. The current most popular Deadpool and Wolverine theory is that it's Ryan Reynolds' real-life wife and fellow actress, Blake Lively, as playing Lady Deadpool. As Lively has never appeared in the first two Deadpool movies, and it's been widely speculated that Deadpool and Wolverine will be when she finally makes her debut in the franchise. Since Deadpool and Wolverine will be the conclusion of Reynolds' trilogy, there would definitely be a proper time for Lively to show up, especially for a big character like Lady Deadpool. And yes, I think that would be wonderful. I think that would be a fabulous thing to see Blake Lively's gorgeous face revealed as she pulls off the mask or something else like that. I think that would be great, especially if they do this as a big marketing thing, like after the movie is premiered, like it ends up being like a spoiler alert thing that they do afterwards, or maybe they even pre-recorded it. I don't care. As long as we get to see the look on Ryan Reynolds' face when it's revealed who it actually is, and I'm sure because of this kind of hype that's around this movie, it's not just going to be some no-name, it's stunt double or something like that, unless they made the biggest marketing mistake in history of not going out there and hiring someone that would be an absolute shocking surprise, not only to the audience, but to Ryan Reynolds himself, after specifically saying he did not want to know who they are hiring for Lady Deadpool. Boys and girls, that would be a huge missed opportunity. So it will only be a matter of time. I don't know if we're going to find out in the movie. I have no idea if it's going to be an end credit scene or something like that. Ryan said there's not supposed to be any kind of end credit scenes in this movie. He doesn't like them. It's just a teaser for another movie. Hopefully that does end up being the actual case of that it doesn't end up being truth. But either way, we hopefully will get to find out who Lady Deadpool is in the movie. But either way, we know a reveal is absolutely coming, because they are not going to pass up the opportunity to see the shock and awe on Ryan Reynolds' faces. Many faces, depending on the Deadpool versions out there, but the look of shock and awe on Ryan Reynolds' face when Lady Deadpool is finally revealed. Well, boys and girls, we know for sure it's definitely not Ryan Reynolds, unless he's lying. But at the end of the day, those hips don't lie, boys and girls, and I cannot wait to find out who our lovely Lady Deadpool is in the absolute box office hit that I guarantee it will be Deadpool and Wolverine. Boys and girls, I can't wait. Let's fucking go.